Oregon for his 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah, which means China rule.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thanks to all of you for being here. Is there a reason that we should have a more organized approach, Mr. Wang, to the approach that we're using to try to achieve this win in artificial intelligence? And before you answer that, tell me what a win is in artificial intelligence. I know when I was reading the Oppenheimer book and Turing's Cathedral and other such literature, well, more Oppenheimer, the goal was a bomb. What's our goal in AI?
AI is, as has been mentioned, a unique technology because it has such broad-reaching implications. It can be utilized to empower our economy and enable our industries to grow. It can be used for science in accelerating scientific discovery, helping us do things such as solving fusion or finding a cure to cancer. And it can also be used as a weapon and used in military contexts.
And I know I asked you to tell me if our approach is the proper approach, and we'll get back to that in a second. But as Lincoln said, the way you get things done is to change public opinion. And the great thing about this hearing today is what we're trying to say is this is an existential issue. This is so important. We need to waive environmental rules. We need to push things aside. We need to create exemptions. We need to get past this haystack of obstacles that we've created for ourselves to protect things. But it takes forever now to do anything here, and we don't have forever. So what I'm really asking is, make the best argument you can to America right this minute about why this is an existential, truly, absolutely necessary thing for us to set these other important things aside. And it has to be more, maybe it can't be, but your best argument. I'm going to ask everybody else the same question, but go ahead.
If we fall behind the Chinese Communist Party, this technology will enable the CCP as well as other authoritarian regimes to utilize the technology to, over time, effectively take over the world. They'll be able to export their ideologies, they'll be able to utilize it as a military technology to invade other countries, and they'll be able to use it for effectively spreading their regime in a more broad way across the world.
And so what's missing, of course, is you say use it. The definition of it is going to become more and more important so people actually can grasp. This broad phrase of AI is so general. Your turn.
Well, I think it's really critical that we not only maintain our leadership in terms of the algorithms and the data structure approach to being able to enable the AI applications, but absolutely the hardware, semiconductors, logic, memory, it's absolutely critical that we're able to maintain our advantage.
They are critical, but what I'm trying to get at here is public opinion has to understand why they are critical, why it's absolutely essential that we win this race to a goal that's not as clear as I would like. Dr. Schmidt.
In 5 to 10 years, every American citizen will have the equivalent of an Einstein on their phone or in their pocket. This is an enormous increase in power for humans. What if that Einstein is a Chinese one?
And I'm going to shift back to Mr. Wang for just a minute because of, frankly, your age as compared to those other on the panel. So if everybody is going to have Einstein available, how would you suggest to teachers that they address this in the classroom?
I think it's important. Frankly, I think AI will be an immense opportunity for humans and for industries to be able to leverage as a core technology. Our view is that, in many ways, our role, humans' role will go towards supervising and managing these AI systems, these AI agents, if you will, and give ourselves, frankly, more leverage. So I think the key for teachers and for our education system is to teach people how to leverage AI systems, how to use them. How do you embrace the technology as a tool, as something that enables you to do more things, better things, more ambitious things.
And that would mean that all of our teachers have to understand how to use this new tool. And I'm going to be out of time, but I was interested, Mr. Turk, in the remarks you made about trying to recover and bring back to the United States manufacturing capability. I know that Micron's the only memory chip maker we have left here. And so I think the tariff concept is exactly that, to try to, in some fashion, get us back to where we need to be as we watched all those different important jobs flee. now doing our best to get them back. And the real question is how to do it, and I'm out of time, but it's certainly incredibly important. Thank you all. I yield.